Tonight on the driving test.
And punch, punch, punch.
It's wacky.
I'm freaking out.
And wild as our learners race to get their license.
Whoa! Yeah! I did it!
Darwin is a city full of people from all over the world.
Watch that steering.
And from all walks of life.
We've got a variety of students who don't even speak English.
Oh, sorry.
So, a lot of hand signals, and somehow we work it out.
But Andrew may have his hands full today. Stepping up for his first lesson on Aussie soil is Colombian chef Charlie.
I want to bring my family for holidays, so if I can't drive, it will be so ridiculous. Like, I need a car.
Charlie, nice meeting you.
He passed his test at 16, on the other side of the world and on the other side of the road.
Okay, young man, you ready for this? Yeah!
But he hasn't driven since.
Of course, I'm nervous and I'm a bit check-in.
All right, let's do this. When you're ready.
Okay. Turn on the car.
Car's ready on.
Okay. So,
clutch in.
Clutch in, go, pin, that thinking, number one.
Good. Look, shoulder check.
No one is there.
Yeah, straight ahead.
Come on, let's go, because we can do it.
Yeah, that's it. Charlie, what a character he is. We're going to turn left as well, so indicate up.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
Yeah, you ever driven on the left-hand side before? No.
No, it's my first time.
It's your first time?
Yeah.
Okay,
So I'm a bit
remember.
confused about that kind of thing.
So far, so good. I'm going to pull over on the left-hand side where that post is.
Keen to put Charlie through his paces, Andrew wants to see how he can handle a hill start.
Stop it. That's it. And punch, punch, punch. Start the car up, Charlie. Charlie's got the ability to drive. I'm going to push it a bit further, see how we go. Nice and slow. Brake. That's okay. I'm freaking out. Okay, why do you think we're rolling back?
I have to use my 2 legs and my arm. Too much at the same time.
It's not that much. You'll be all right.
You can do it. Come on, Charlie. You can do it.
Okay, hand on steering wheel.
Oh, yes.
So
Sorry.
clutch out halfway and just hold it there.
Yeah.
A little bit more. Right there. No more.
Yeah,
That's it.
that's
Now a
it.
bit of power. Keep the clutch there. Now release handbrake. Handbrake all the way down. All the way down. All the way down. All the way down. Voila.
Whoa!
There you go.
Yeah! I did it! You can, mate. You can.
Yes.
Up until recently, partially deaf student Hannah learnt to drive with mum. But a tiny incident put a stop to all that.
I haven't been driving for a couple of months because I drove my car into the garage door. I don't know why, I just thought my foot was on the brake and it wasn't. And Mum was like, stop. So I did it again, up into the garage door for the second time.
To get her driving mojo back,
I'm Scott, please meet you.
I'm Hannah, nice to meet you too.
Hannah, thank you.
Hannah's come to Scott of Palmerston Driving School.
So you crashed,
Yes.
and that shook you up a little, did it?
Yeah, just pushed back my confidence.
There's always mistakes when driving, and my job is just to try and boost their confidence back up and get back on the road and be on the safe side.
Here we go.
This is the moment. 2 months to now. Once we got the lesson started and she was back on the road and changing gears and going around the corners, you could just see the excitement on her face. So stopping just behind the line to go straight.
But just when Scott thinks the lesson is going well, Hannah does something unexpected.
As I made her stop at the roundabout, we were meant to continue straight. So this is quite a steep little hill, so you are going to roll, but take your time. Bit bravey, but you didn't stop. She was more worried about rolling back and finding the friction. She just turned left because that was the easiest option to get out of the roundabout. Oh, going left. That's it.
I just got a bit nervous and just out of the moment, I just totally forgot what he asked.
And then now, because you took me the long way to find your hill, I'm going to take you to one of the biggest hills in Palmerston. Hello Hill, that's a good hill.
Oh my.
So we're going to pull over on the steepest part, stopping anywhere to the curb.
I was like, he isn't really going to actually make me do it on this hill because it was just so big. Okay.
All right, let's give it a go. So clutch in gear. I bet you stall. Prove me wrong. Put up, push the button. Yeah. Oh, bummer. Bummer, you know, just so close to getting it, but stalled in the end. Yep, turn the key.
Oh, yeah, I thought.
Off the accelerator. That's when you start it, when the foot is flat on the floor on the accelerator. So yeah, try and take that foot off. A little bit more res, want a bit more power, a bit more power. Well done, well done.
17-year-old trainee manager Corey has a very unique reason for wanting a licence.
The reason I want to get my driver's license is so I can go and play Pokemon with all my friends.
Corey knows all too well how hard it is to catch a Pokemon by bus.
Once you get all your friends together and you're on a bus to get out to this Pokemon, it will take 45 to an hour to get there. But if you have a car, you've got extra time to take down the Pokemon, extra chance to collect the Pokemon, and then you're back in time before work.
Corey, it must be. Yep, I'm Scott, pleased to meet you.
Swapping his teaching cap for examiner is Scott.
If I pass today, it'll be easier to drive around and catch more Pokemon.
In his lessons with Melissa, Corey had a problem with stalling. And then there was the three-point turn.
Look back, don't hit the curb.
I was just scared because there was people waiting on both sides.
That time is 3 p.m. Test sheet we're doing is 15549. Any questions at all before we begin your test? No questions. Whenever you're ready, mate, reverse and left.
For the next 45 minutes, Corey needs to cast all doubts aside to pass his test.
Okay, then just at the end here, we'll turn right.
I was kind of scared and nervous that I would stall first.
Not even 5 minutes in, Corey's stalling fear is realised.
Oh, I did. Damn.
Stalled.
Didn't sound like it. I'm kind of worried today because I've only done a little bit of time in a manual car in my life. Ooh, that was a bad one. Oh, that's kind of scary.
Noticing Corey's disappointment, Scott changes tack.
You like video games and that yourself, do you?
Some.
You ever play that Pokémon game or on your app on your phone and that? That was a big crazy.
It's in my pocket. It's in my pocket right now.
Yeah, right. So you literally track down Pokemon?
I've caught close to 3,000.
3,000 Pokemon. It was like, whoa, because I didn't know that many existed. All right, Corey, pulling over to the curb where it's safe to stop for our three-point turn.
The three-point turn was a pressure trigger in his lesson, so Corey's hoping there's no traffic.
All right, mate, when safe to do so, three-point turn, and we'll head back to the end of the street. Cool. During the three-point turn, I did notice that there was 2 cars coming in both directions. And I was at that point thinking, is this going to put him off his game a little bit here? Because students do get nervous and stall or end up hitting the curb.
When those 2 cars showed up, I did get worried that I wouldn't be out of their way. So I tried to go faster, but when you go faster, you have more chance of stalling it.
17-year-old Corey is near the end of his test and is stuck in a traffic standoff.
When those 2 cars showed up, I did get worried that I wouldn't be out of their way.
There was 2 cars coming in both directions. And I was thinking, is this going to put him off his game a little bit here? Because a lot of cars are impatient, they do zoom behind. He kept his cool, looking both ways to make sure the cars were waiting. And yeah, he successfully done a three-point turn.
With his test over, Corey now has an anxious wait to see if he's passed or failed.
Overall wasn't too bad, though there was a few mistakes. A little bit of car control, a couple stalls here and there.
Ooh, that was a bad one.
Doing the three-point turn, you've done a bit of a half shoulder check. It could have been a little bit more. But when doing the hill start, totally didn't do a shoulder check at all, pulling away. And you want to know your result? You passed your test. 95%. 95%, so I only lost 5 points, but definitely remember those shoulder checks.
I was really, really excited about that.
Why not, mate? Drive safe.
The fact that I've passed today means I can go back to work, I can become a crew trainer and a driver, and I can always go and catch more Pokemon.
Colombian chef Charlie has his long-awaited test today. But first, he has one final lesson with Andrew.
Hola, papa. Hola, Dan. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Excelente, excelente.
Having struggled early on driving a manual,
Oh, shit. Puta que la parió, güey.
he's decided to take his test in an auto. So this last lesson should be a breeze.
Hopefully we can get Charlie through the line in an automatic, so this way he can drive his family around very soon. So this is your last lesson with me, Charlie. Are you excited?
I'm sad.
You're sad?
Yeah, I'm sad. You know, one of the things that I learned with you was left and right in cars. That's so good.
At the end, turning rights.
In the end, right. So,
That is not right.
all right.
I thought you said you knew you left and right.
You confuse me. Just make it stress. You confuse me.
How did I confuse you then?
Yeah.
If left and right are confusing, just stick to the middle.
Let's try to stay on our side of that road, please. Good. 4.
It starts to dawn on Andrew that this chef has gone a little bit off the boil.
Speed, Charlie.
I'm 61.
That sign doesn't say 61, does it?
Oh,
That sign
60.
doesn't say 60-ish.
Still in 60.
No,
I get
it's not.
61.
That's over 60 Ks. He knows what to do. However, today is way off. He's in another planet. Anywhere along this road where it's safe, we'll get you pull over for your curbside stop. Make sure you indicate when you do it, Charlie.
Yeah.
Charlie keeps zoning out on me, so I gotta always snap him back in line.
Very good.
Make the car safe.
Make the car safe.
Take a deep breath. As we're getting closer to your driving test and you're making more mistakes
I
than you
need
want.
my coffee. That's the point. Without coffee, can't do anything. Okay.
Shoulder check. My advice for Charlie going into his driving test, pretty much concentrate on everything. Everything.
Let's go.
After denting Mum's garage and her confidence 2 months ago, the day has come for partially deaf student Hannah to sit her test with examiner Melissa.
I'm Melissa.
I'm Hannah.
Hi, Hannah. Ready for your driving test?
I think so.
Oh, that's good. Hannah jumped in and she didn't seem too nervous. I think she was just more excited to get on and do her test today. This is session number 18767. So nice and relaxed.
Yeah.
Okay, so whenever it is safe and you're ready, we'll reverse.
For the next 45 minutes, Hannah has to stay confident.
So are you still in school?
Yes, I am. In year 12.
Oh, okay. So you wouldn't have very long to go.
No.
We were on a double lane road and she was getting a bit too close to the centre line. There was a vehicle sort of just back a little bit and they were cautious to even come up alongside us. So she did correct it, she moved over a bit, but you can sense that they were still a bit too scared to move up.
Unaware she's lost points for her positioning, Hannah's confidence is growing.
So this is where we'll do your first manoeuvre, your 3-point turn. So just whenever it's safe and you're ready.
Okay.
She approached it quite confidently. When we went to reverse though, that reverse just didn't go in. And while she was trying to take off, she actually rolled forward.
When doing the 3-point turn, I stalled it. I started to panic.
It's okay. She panicked a little bit, but I could sense it was starting to sort of build a little bit of pressure on her.
Feeling the pressure, Hannah's confidence plummets.
And we'll go right at the end. But yeah, just whenever it's safe.
We were waiting there for a while at the intersection and I'm quite cautious when turning right. So I think I'd probably missed a few opportunities, but I just wanted to stay on the safe side.
Staying safe is one thing, but the clock's ticking and the traffic's building.
I just don't want to, like, rush it and then stall and then...
Hannah has to make a move before it's too late. 16-year-old Hannah is more than halfway through her driving test.
I just don't want to, like, rush it and then stall and then...
Scared to make a wrong move, she can't risk any more hesitation.
We'll just go straight at the roundabout.
Yeah.
Intersection conquered, now it's the roundabout challenge.
Coming up to the roundabout after that right intersection we were waiting at for a while, I got a bit nervous and I couldn't wait too long, but I didn't want to rush it. I was very unsure. I don't want to risk it.
She did have the gap to go, but I felt she was just a little bit rattled with what just previously happened, and she was starting to sort of lack that confidence when to go onto the roundabout.
Could have gone so many times.
And she makes it.
So with 10 minutes left on the driving test, I was hoping Hannah could pull this together.
Hello, hill. That's a good hill.
Oh my.
In her lessons with Scott, Hannah struggled with her hill start.
Pull it up, then push the button in if you can. Oh, bummer.
And with the hill start her next and final challenge, Hannah can't afford to make any other mistakes.
Okay, so just whenever it is safe and you're ready. Okay. And we'll go to the end. So, yeah.
The hill start is a success, but overall, will it be enough for Hannah to pass?
And then we'll go left and then hopefully park on the right.
I knew it was coming to an end, and that's when I think the nerves started to definitely build up.
So just with your drive, there's just a couple of little things. Obviously, you know, with your 3-point turn, you stalled it on that one, so there was a point there. And just a little bit over rev here and there. And then just a couple of points for positioning. Just near the start, you were sort of over a little bit. There was a vehicle coming up, and they were too scared to actually come up beside you. So you were a little close. You did correct it, but they were still a bit worried about you. So you weren't over it, but you were a little close. So. Okay, so would you like to know your result today? So bearing all that in mind with all your points, and we've tallied it up, I'm very pleased to tell you passed. So congratulations. Thank you. You did it. So
Here I am, I've got my P's now.
Hannah, she drove well today. She definitely deserved it. I feel she's going to be a good, safe driver on the road. So it was a real pleasure to be able to tell her that she passed.
How'd you go?
I passed.
High five. Well done. Awesome.
Oh, it feels good. The weight off the shoulders. I passed.
It's test time for Colombian chef Charlie, and today he's taking it with examiner Mark.
I'm Mr. Charlie. How are you?
How are you?
Okay, not so bad, mate.
Despite feeling undercooked in his lesson, he has plenty of motivation to pass.
So happy. My family's coming in a few weeks, so I'm so excited. I want to be ready.
First, Mr. Charlie, I need your driving license, please.
I will get the license, so yeah, and I can show them how beautiful and amazing is this country.
Before the test begins, Charlie takes some time to adjust to his new surroundings.
Just a question. The other car didn't have this day 2 and day 1.
Yeah, don't worry about those. You only want D for drive, R for reverse, and P for park.
Yeah.
Well, squad, oh my God, what I will do this time. Oh my godness.
Your test number today is 19101. So when you're ready, we're going to drive off that way and up the road, please.
Okay, let's go.
I know I can do it. Charlie, you can do it.
Charlie has to keep that can-do attitude up for the next 45 minutes.
Charlie, very, very nervous. For from what I'm given to understand, he don't stop talking, and I couldn't get boo out of him.
Fun-loving Charlie isn't feeling the fun anymore.
Very cautious when we're coming into things. Wasn't as positive as he could have been. But it was still okay. At the roundabout, we're going straight ahead. Until we got to the roundabout, and he just didn't look right. He did not look if there was anything coming. Fortunately for him, there was nothing there. So I let it go.
Charlie has the chance to redeem himself at the next roundabout.
At the roundabout, we're going to continue straight ahead. Because we've already done one, I'm looking in my mirror, and I can see he's not looking. We went straight onto the roundabout, and again, he did not look right at all. And I was ready with my foot on the brake if there was someone there, but he wouldn't have seen it. At roundabouts, you've got to look, because if you don't, you are dangerous. Not just a little bit dangerous, you are highly dangerous.
Unaware of the danger he's put himself in, Charlie enters a 40 zone.
Just before he needs to turn left and actually finish, so we are looking at 200 metres at the most. We've accelerated. It's doing 47 in the 40 zone. What a nightmare.
With the test over, Charlie is clinging on to hope for a pass.
When I finished and I parked, I saw the paper. It was a lot of ticks, so I was thinking, oh, it was good. It was good. I was thinking that I was passing, but you never know. He saw things that I didn't, maybe.
All right, Charlie,
Colombian chef Charlie has just finished his test. Has he passed, or is it a total fail?
When I finished and I parked, I saw the paper. It was a lot of ticks, so I was thinking, oh, it was good. It was good.
There was 2 occasions where you did not look right when we went onto roundabouts. Fortunately for you, there was no cars coming. So you're not looking to make sure that there was someone there. So that actually causes a dangerous situation. And then that last little bit back there, coming down the road, doing 47 in a 40 zone. So for not doing enough shoulder checks and the speeding, you've not been successful today.
No?
No.
Oh.
So obviously you can drive a car. We just got to get you to look a bit more.
Yeah.
Hopefully he'll book another test and he'll get it right next time and have a license.
I did a good job, but not enough. I hope next time I can get it. I know I can do it.
Since passing her test, Hannah got a job so she could pay to get her mum's garage fixed. Corey has added another 700 Pokémon to his total. Determined to get a license, Charlie has reignited his career as a motivational speaker.